And Dave's looking at me saying, "Yo, do you know the tune?" I'm fried and teed low key, so I'm like, bro, I'm not doing this right now. Like if I go up there and then
No way.
yeah,
you denied it, huh?
I denied the thing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I denied.
I don't care how nice you are. Why are you talking to my dead mom, bro? Because you haven't made money off the thing, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, but now if it's artist, entrepreneur,
but what if
words that are devalued for some odd reason?
Yeah.
Then it's like, oh,
I got it.
Rolling Loud in Toronto,
yeah,
bro, he's an insane performer. Like you said, instrumentation, drums. He sat and played the piano like live on stage.
Dave?
Yeah.
Where'd you see him?
In Toronto.
When?
Rolling Loud, bro, in 20.
KV. My bad to interrupt. Remember the Dave concert, Rolling Loud 2023?
You remember there?
We were there, bro.
Stop!
He brought his mom and everything.
Say swear.
You remember when he brought his Dave?
Oh yeah, when Dave brought his mom. Yeah. I thought you meant right.
No.
I was like, your mom was on that day. Say less. That's right.
Yeah, we were there.
That was a crazy show,
we were
bro.
VIP.
Insane. Say swear.
Yeah, we got well, I didn't pay for. I paid for regular, but Max flopped last minute. Like he didn't feel like going.
Okay.
So
you don't want to.
Okay.
Yeah. Fire. Yeah, that was a crazy show, bro. Crazy show.
To me, that's a perfect show for like a lyrical rapper.
Yeah.
He played the guitar, piano.
Uh-huh.
He did drums. I didn't remember that. He played the drums.
He didn't play drums, but he had like live drums in the back of the stage.
But he played piano. I remember he played acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
He brought his mom out.
Mm-hmm.
He did a speech about like Toronto and how it's part of his come up.
Then he brought that man up on stage. The guy from the crowd. Take it. I'm pissed.
You were there?
Bro. I was next to the man.
Holy
word for word, bro. I'm next to the man. And Dave's looking at me saying, "Yo, do you know the tune?" I'm fried and teed low key, so I'm like, bro, I'm not doing this right now. Like if I go up there and then
no way.
Yeah,
you denied it, huh?
I denied the thing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I denied the thing,
bro.
Yo,
we're keeping that. Can't lie.
Yeah, biggest fumble of my life. Word for word, bro. Me and Dave are looking at each other like this. I'm like, fuck, bro. If I do this right now, I'm gonna look goofy, you know? Because I'm teed right now. So I'm like, shit. And then this guy next to me is going crazy, so they took him to the thing, and I'm like, wow.
Was it Thiago for the Thiago joint?
Thiago Silva.
And I know the thing
too. I know the thing, but I was
the whole thing?
I know the thing, but I was teed.
Oh, leg.
Yeah, that was.
This guy was about to perform with Dave, bro.
Biggest fumble of my life, bro. Biggest fumble of my life, like ever in life.
So you regret it? You should have done it.
What? Are you? Even if I went up there and made a fool of myself, bro, that's the craziest moment.
Yeah, it's a moment, fam. What?
Yeah, I fumbled hard, bro.
That's hilarious, bro. No, we were like pretty far away from
I feel like in those moments you freeze too.
You do.
Looking at me.
I'm like, fuck, right now. Yeah, bro. Right now. Thiago Silva. Okay, shit. Fuck.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was. I remember watching that. Be like, this is the standard, bro. Like, this is the standard for a good show.
Yeah. He's a great showman. Did you guys see WizKid too? Like the same.
Yes. You saw WizKid, Nav. What else did I see? WizKid. Nav. I saw Sheck West, but I didn't care for it. I was just there because of whatever. WizKid, I just remember kind of being annoyed at how much he was trying to thirst trap. Like he kept licking his lips. He was trying to talk to girls. I'm like, why am I here?
Chest
bro?
out and thing.
Chest out. Like,
gyrating his hips and thing. Bro.
Yeah, I was like, what am I here for, bro? Like, you know?
Yeah.
Nav too. I remember he was trying to be sweet. I'm like, yo, what am I?
Yeah,
like,
super.
What are these guys doing? I was cringing, bro.
Like, do a show, man.
Yeah, know? Like they're up there feeling them. He was pacing. I remember Nav was just pacing.
Yeah, Nav was pacing.
He
had that long ass coat on, bro.
He had a long thing. He's pacing. I'm like, yo, bro, we're not here to like have you feel yourself, like perform.
Yeah.
You know?
That is another thing. It's like that's something you don't think of when you're an artist, right? Like you actually have to put on a show. It's not just feeding.
You have to put on. Yeah, you're there for the people who sacrifice their time to have a good time with you, bro. Deliver. You know.
Yeah.
You can gain enjoyment out of it because it does fill up your cup by having people receive your output, but it is output, bro.
You should care about what experience you're putting across. That's something you learn with time, bro. Because at first it's like, fuck, like I just have to learn these songs so I don't forget my lyrics and jump around on stage and make sure the crowd's like hype and stuff. Like, what do I do?
Yeah.
But then once you learn like stage direction, where to go and shit,
then you have maybe somewhat of a plan. You know what you're gonna say. You know what you're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
They say like I saw this clip. It was some. I don't know if he's a choreographer, but he's like something around. He coaches people for performances, and he was saying you never want to pace back and forth. What are you pacing for?
Yeah.
He's like, if you move, every move has intention.
Yep.
He's like, so if you're going from here to here, why? Oh, you're going to engage with that person. Okay. Oh, you're doing this to go. Okay, but don't just find yourself
back and forth like this, just walking around for no reason.
And I'm sure, like for myself at least, whenever I go back and see a performance, for the most part, fam.
Yeah, yo, it's
you know
like
the same suicide.
Yo, it's you. You go like this, bro. You do like this. It's the, whatever. When all fails, return to the
Just
youth.
return, bro. You know.
One more, right? Damn, Bridget. Ah, mercy. God damn.
One of those.
I went down the wrong.
You're supposed to focus on like pause. You're supposed to focus on swallowing.
Uh-huh.
They trying to talk.
Yeah.
Glitch in the system. Then said, Trump, what happened? Broski.
We're back.
We're back. The pod after the pod.
The pod after the pod, bro.
What are you saying, bro? Nice to see you.
Good to see you again, bro. It's been so long.
It's been a minute.
Mercy. Cheers.
Cheers, bro. Cheers.
Big up. Miky's
Episode
house,
2.
Episode 2. We there.
Bro, what'd you do this week?
For those of you guys who didn't watch and can't see, we already ran it. But yeah, we're gonna run it back.
We're gonna run it back.
We're
We're gonna act like we didn't know anything, you know?
Yeah, man. We should start from somewhere else. No, you
I
want
like? Yeah. Start. No, just real quick.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
This week was cool.
Okay.
Okay, man. Okay, man.
Any open house?
Shorty and I went to open house. Just looked around and stuff, see like what we like. Housing market's mad. I can't deal with this. I'm not gonna lie, it's expensive as hell for local things, bro.
I heard it's gone a bit down though, huh?
It is
I
going
heard,
down because people bought super high, and
Okay.
then now because I guess it's a buyer's market
Buyer's
type
market,
thing,
right?
Yeah. So people bought super high and they have to lower. So people are taking losses on their houses and shit. You know what I
Right.
mean? So technically it's good for us, but even still, like I feel like the prices are still high based on where you're getting type thing. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, it's mad. But so we did that this weekend.
Nice.
Chilling this week. Worked on some music, which I actually didn't say that. I
Nice.
worked on some music. I'm finishing up the project.
Nice.
So getting that wrapped up. Editing.
I heard it.
Yeah.
Fire.
A little something to talk, you know? Little
Border.
something to talk.
Perfect. Actually, it's a perfect project.
Act 1
Yeah,
daybreak.
I was gonna say
coming soon.
borderline perfect. Why am I throwing
Magic,
borderline in there?
magic,
No, it's
magic.
perfect,
Love,
bro.
love. It's been a good week chilling and working.
Yeah.
But how about you?
That's what's up. I've been off work. I have the week off, so I just been chilling, watching podcasts and shit. Yeah, kicking back because usually my work's very like, it's very dynamic workplace. That's a good euphemism. Very dynamic workplace. So when you take a break from it and you have the time fully to yourself and to attend to like your other like tasks and whatnot, and one of those tasks even being just chilling. You know what I mean?
Real
Like
facts.
there's no deadline, there's no none. I'm just chilling. So I've been doing that this week.
It's crazy when you have to like put a block in your calendar that says chill time.
Literally,
You know what I
bro.
mean?
Like everything has to be in that Google Calendar, bro.
Yeah, bro.
But okay, so this is it'll start with like, it's not gossip in my opinion, but whatever. And then we'll pivot into I think an interesting combo. So
Yeah.
50 Cent and T.I., bro.
Oh yeah.
50 Cent and T.I. So before we start
Yeah.
this, I need to put a disclaimer. I watch Get Rich or Die Trying the movie like once a year. Get Rich or Die Trying the album
Yeah, 50
is a top.
Listen, there's a dot coming if you don't put
Yeah.
this disclaimer right here, you know. So
It's like a top 3. Yeah, I know.
he'll drop
It's
one
like
on
a
YouTube,
top
bro.
3 album to me.
Yeah.
50 Cent is what introduced me to hip hop as a whole, and I'm a rapper now. So yeah, so definitely I have some 50 bias. So yeah, I just have to put that
I
disclaimer.
feel like there's a butt coming here soon.
no.
you know?
It's I'm
Okay,
I'm,
fair,
I'm
fair,
on
fair.
50s.
Yeah. Whoa! Why did that? All right.
Not fully, but like
Yeah.
if you ask me like, oh, who's winning?
Really?
Like, well, no,
Okay. Well,
because
yeah, go ahead.
that's the entertaining answer. The
Wow.
non-entertaining answer, I think everyone got what they needed out of the beef.
Yeah.
But like if I had to pick a side to make it a, you know what I mean?
Fair.
Yeah,
Fair.
it's 50 still. But let's explore. So quick recap, and then feel free to chime in if I'm missing anything.
Go ahead.
T.I. has been asking 50 Cent to do a versus since COVID, since versus was like popping and shit. 50's kind of been dubbing him. Like he's been like, oh yeah, we'll get to it. Leave me alone type shit.
Yeah.
T.I.'s been going in interviews. Yo, man, like just calling out 50 Cent. Let's do the verses. And
You're right.
eventually, you know, a couple years later, T.I. is still pressing for a versus. 50 Cent just posts an unflattering picture of T.I.'s wife. Let's just call it that. I'm not siding with that move. Like that's corny to me, you know?
Yeah, fair.
But he posted a weird picture of her on IG and put
Why
some
do you do
trolly comment. I don't know.
Why did he do
Yeah,
that?
it's just being weird, you know?
Fair.
So then T.I. responded with some diss songs. His son started responding with diss songs.
Yeah.
50 kept uploading more and more unflattering pictures, and they just kept dropping songs, you know. So
Yeah.
Domani is the oldest son,
Yeah.
which I don't even think he's her son, but he's Ti's son.
Oh, he's not.
Yeah, I think he has
okay.
a different mom. And then King is the younger son.
Right.
They're both sick artists. They've been doing their thing for years, but
Mhm.
people are hearing about them in the mainstream because of this beef.
Yeah.
So they've been putting out diss tunes. King has been going a bit further. He's wearing like the T-shirt with 50 Cent's dead mom putting,
Yeah, I don't
smoking on, blah blah blah. He's putting all of that. 50's doing it. So, anyways, so the Ti family responded mainly with songs, great songs, I'll say, especially the Ti song. To me, is just a great song, even if it wasn't a diss track.
What's he saying on the hook? I hear you. Yeah. Okay.
Like it's a hit to me, you know.
Yeah.
50 has been responding more or less with memes, but he finally put out some songs, and to me they slap, especially the Power theme song that he put out.
Yeah.
Where he's dissing them.
That one was tough.
That one was tough, and like I like that move, but we'll get into it later. Like, because they're just putting out songs to diss him and to get attention. He's like, I'm not gonna diss you unless it's worth it. Boom, he finds a way to make it worth it. Why? Yeah. It's the theme song to the show he produced.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a free bag. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, you're getting a guaranteed bag.
Yeah.
But they're also getting what they want because they want to build up like their buzz.
Yeah, and their brand is like a family. Like,
as a family,
you know what I mean? My kids are doing this with me now too.
Exactly,
like, we'll jump you.
And then Ti probably his music hasn't been as poppin' like in terms of like how it is now. So he leveraged it in a good way.
Yeah,
I think the Sons did too. People are talking about Domani in a way I haven't seen. So they got what they needed. 50 got what he needed. That's why I feel like everyone got what they wanted out of this beef. They wanted attention to their music. They responded through music. They got attention for their music. 50's a TV producer. That's his whole focus. He only responded through the, musically at least, through the theme song of the show he's producing. Yeah. So I feel like everyone got what they needed. Yeah. But again, that's coming from someone with 50 bias, you know? Yeah.
Do you think this is orchestrated then? Because the way this is set up seems like an excellent marketing play.
I think.
Especially with the timing that everything's happening, because Ti has been putting out some singles from like for like the past, I want to say like half a year, 6 months type thing.
Yeah.
That are like the craziest Ti music I've heard in a while type thing.
Yeah.
This is the perfect way to get attention to that. And 50's doing his power thing. Like, why not? They've had the verses back and forth for a minute, you know?
Could be. I mean, you know, Hollywood, entertainment, all that stuff is, or not Hollywood, but just the entertainment industry, is like that. So I wouldn't put it past them. But I think it's more of it popped off and everyone used it.
Yeah, opportunistic.
You know, like if you have songs in the tuck or a project in the tuck,
now is the time.
You rework your campaign to be geared towards this. Yeah. And then you utilize it, you know?
Yeah.
So I mean, I want to get your thoughts on that. And then after that, I have a broader question about that whole thing, like leveraging negative things but towards something that you feel passionately about.
Fair. I mean, that's crazy. I don't have much pushback because at first I'm thinking, yo, Ti and his family are jumping this nigga 50, bro. You make him look like a goof out here. This guy's dropping memes and da. But it does make sense. It does make sense. And I never thought 50 was gonna respond on a record anyway. You know, because that just doesn't, like, he never does that. And he's meme lord, you know? Yeah. Whereas Ti, that feels more in his character, and this is the perfect launch pad for both of his sons to do what they're doing. Yeah. Because it fits both of their characters really, really well. You know, Domani is finally getting the respect that he deserves because he's an MC. Like he's an artist. Like he was barring up, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like
he went the whole like Meet the Grams route.
This is what I'm talking. This is what I'm talking. And he sounded like 3 Stacks, bro. I was listening to Nicole's thing on repeat before this, and around the same time I heard Domani's record. I'm like, bro,
it's that level, huh?
Above Domani, bro. Yeah. The way he was talking on that record, bro. Like anyway. But then you have King, who I think social media.
He's the more reckless,
reckless crash out.
More reckless, brother. The crash out brother. Yeah.
But I think they're finding a way to brand him like that because he was crashing out a little bit before. Like he's all over the internet. But now I think Ti probably put him under his wing a little bit, saying, "Listen, you can still do it, but do it this way and make it your brand
with some tact."
Yeah.
But then Ti dropped a banger, and people were forgetting, like, yo, Ti. They call him the king of trap, bro. Like trap exists because of this guy.
Yo, it reminded me who Ti was, to be honest, because I was like, a lot of people forgot Ti was a guy, fam. Yeah, Ti was that whole era. I think is low-key like slept on a little bit, like that before 2010s, like 05 to like 2011, 12 type thing. Yeah, crazy era.
Yeah. So what do you think about like utilizing a negative or like corny thing like a rap beef,
Mm-hmm.
but to put it towards something that you're passionate about and that's more positive, like your music. Like let's say you have a project coming.
Right.
Let's say right now the project you just talked about,
Mm-hmm.
trilogy's on the way. You know what I mean? It has substance. It's something you're passionate about. You put work towards. But then boom, some guy from I don't know why DC came to mind. So, I don't know if you got problems with someone
Opposite
from
DC.
DC. But someone from DC just starts
Yeah.
going at you.
Shout out to
Why
DC.
be this? Why be that? Like he's just coming at you. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And you're like, at first you're like, I won't respond, but then you're like, you know what? If I respond and I do it in a tactical way,
Yeah.
it can feed into what I got dropping anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So let me lean into it. Do you view that as like, okay, you're compromising, you know, your morals for the sake of like revenue or attention or whatever, clout? Or do you view it as, no, the thing is, the opportunity is there anyway, might as well channel it to something positive?
It depends what it is. I think certain things, especially like I'll keep it on the TI and 50 thing. I think certain things are a little bit left, which is why I was asking if you think it's orchestrated, because like to be smoking on people's parents and talking
Yeah.
about like I'll smoke you and send you to your mom and this and that, like that's a little bit
messy,
far
it's
to
messy,
me.
Yeah.
That's a little bit far.
Yeah.
But if it's a rap beef thing, I would have taken it there anyway. So I understand it, you know, because it's rap beef at the end of the day. And I sing and stuff and melodies, but I'm an MC. So if it were somebody like getting at me like that, I'm on them. You know what I mean? But I would have been on them regardless if it wasn't a rollout thing. Now I think where it gets tricky is if like there's some controversial stuff or like I have to compromise my character, like I wouldn't come out of my character to make the moment bigger type thing. You know what I mean?
Got you. Okay, that's a big
that
one.
makes
You wouldn't
sense.
come out of your character to make the moment bigger.
Because you could crash out and be like, I don't know, like
I found this and this about you, and now I'm putting it out.
Yeah.
But then how do you one up them if they're going that low? You know what I mean? Like if they're going messy, and then you come on like a, for lack of better terms, like a high horse.
Self-defense thing.
What
At
you
that
mean?
point, it's a self-defense thing. Bro. If he takes it there first, which you know what I mean, we know the biggest battle. Like if you take it there first, then anything's on the table.
Right.
So, and it's
taking it further, like I
said,
said,
don't want to do. Take it further. Yeah, bro. It's one of those ones. I don't know, but at the same time, like I'm like, because there's things I know I could do now that would like get buzz type thing, you know. But it's like I don't want to do that because it's not worth it, and like I respect myself as an artist type thing, you know. So it's like, there's certain things I won't do, but I would use. You do have to leverage it because otherwise, what are you doing? Like you have to think from a marketing perspective. If there's a bunch of attention here, I might as well funnel it towards the right thing, you know.
Yeah, I agree with you. The only thing I'm thinking, like devil's advocate, like creating something, right? Its value, besides its inherent value, it lies in how it's received, right?
Yeah.
So if it isn't received or it's not received to its fullest potential,
right,
then are you in a way compromising, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, you're almost limiting the potential of that art.
Yeah.
So then it's like, where do you draw the line of what you're willing to do to gain attention towards your art? Because that's kind of why we create in the first place, is to have it be received by its rightful audience, you know? So if there's things that can get you to that audience sooner.
But to which audience? Like, you know what I mean?
Like, for example, with this case, right?
Yeah.
Not everyone who's heard about Damani through this beef, not everyone who's heard about Damani through this beef knew Damani before.
I wasn't tapped into Damani, but I
knew
of him, but I wasn't tapped into.
But you weren't tapped into the degree you are now. Now I'm guessing you're more tapped in, right? So this beef, which is a toxic thing that it's not even something you feed much into, like you don't even look for this type of stuff. It put you onto him.
Yes.
So his music that he created from a, you know, seemingly real place, reached you in a real way. That wouldn't have happened had he not fed into this toxic thing temporarily.
Because he did it the right way and it fit his brand as
you think? Okay, so you think he did it the right way?
Yeah, and that's what I was saying about King too. I think for his brand, because I won't be a fan of King because that's not the type of.
It's not your bag.
That's not my bag, you know. But for the people who that's his bag, I think what he did is low key the same thing that Domani did. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's use the moment to bring people in who will appreciate the moment for what you did type thing. Like if Domani he came on and he wasn't burning up and he just like was talking on some like just regular diss thing. I think it wasn't the fact that he dissed 50, it's the fact that he dissed 50 and called him out on his character where nobody else would. And that kind of fits into his brand of like, oh, I'm this conscious guy who like I'm only 24, 25 or whatever, but I'm beyond my years and thinking.
Mm.
And that I think is what attracted so many people. It wasn't the fact that, yeah, it's the fact that he dissed 50, but it's the fact that he dissed 50 and did it
The way he
did.
it. Got
Exactly.
you. The way he did it properly showcased his brand of artistry.
Right, because then
Yeah.
I'll go to his other content and be like, okay, even if you're not dissing 50, I know you have this different, well-versed perspective on life. So let me see what you think about other things type thing. You know?
Mm.
Whereas fans of King, it's like, okay, this guy's jokes. Let me see what else, like when he crashed out on other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. So I think it just
Yeah,
matters
I
what
hear
your
it.
brand and what your morals or values are as an artist, creative person, or whatever. And if that, you can try to like make that match the moment type thing. You know what I mean?
Even that, it's tricky though, because like
It is tricky.
I would think, like if I had to guess, if someone came at you the way 50 and Ti, like that type of shit,
Yeah.
I feel like you'd rise above it. You wouldn't feed into it, just because even Damani, as layered as his verse was and stuff, his song was, he did still say like, "Yo, we'll smoke you," like he was. It was still a diss. He was still saying like.
But I even
You
like
see what
that.
I'm saying?
I even like that because it's like,
Yeah,
you don't know whether he's talking as a gangster, as an artist,
that's
bro.
all right. Yeah,
You know, because I'll smoke you or I'll send you to where to say that. I could be like, bro, I'm talking with the pen right now. You know what I mean? Because he's that deep of an artist. And then he's from the South too, and Ti is my dad. So
that's what I'm saying. Like I
I
took it as he's saying, "Yo, we'll kill you,"
but
like I'm gonna give you a poem while I'm at it. You know?
I liked it, bro. I thought it was crazy, man.
Yeah,
I'm
it was
like,
crazy. Yeah,
that is.
it just made me think, because I'm like, okay, myself, I know I can't get on a song and say I'll
Yeah,
kill
I
someone.
wouldn't say that. But I
You see what
also
I'm
don't live
saying?
in Atlanta. I don't have a strap on me right now.
So it's not true to us. Yeah, that's true.
And then it could be like like, bro, it's hyperbole in rap. Like it's not like he's sending hits to 50's crib. You know, it's like
That's
if you
true,
test
yeah.
me, like be ready for what will come back to you type shit.
That's true.
So
wait, that's someone's dead mom
I
talking to their dead mom, bro.
I know.
Even
I
that whole structure, I'm like, that's
Miss
messy,
Jackson.
bro. The whole song is
Yeah,
called
boy.
Miss Jackson. I'm like, yo, you're talking to his dead mom, bro.
Yeah.
That's woof.
Yeah, that is.
I don't care how nice you are. Why are you talking to my dead mom, bro?
This is true.
What are
this
we
is
doing,
true.
bro? You know
This
what I'm
is
saying?
true. But yeah, and then
But I hear it too, because 50 put the bar so low.
you put
in
it so
hell,
you're talking about my mom.
so it's
my
like,
mom.
You have to talk about yours.
And I'm
you
not
know?
even talking about your dead mom in a disrespectful way. I'm talking to her about how you are
Right, as a
disrespecting
person.
her as a person.
Yeah.
That is mad to me. Because if it was like that, and that's I think what leads to what I was saying. It's like if you were to just crash out and say fuck your dead mom, of course nobody's gonna rate that. You know what I mean? But he broke it down, which is
he broke down his character in a way that I've never heard someone do. You know, or what he views his character to be. You know.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay, that's an interesting take, and it had the Meet the Grams eeriness too, like the whole like I'm talking to your parents about who you've come to be. I'm not even talking to you. Like go to your room. Like I'm talking to your parents. You know, that's just crazy. Yeah, and then I like King. Like I have a few King songs. I like his flow and stuff, but I didn't listen to his diss songs because I already knew it was just gonna be. When I saw the smoking on the hoodie thing, I'm like, no, that's not for me. Ti dropped, a really good song. I think Pharrell produced it, right? I think Pharrell produced it, if I'm not mistaken. So that song was probably ready to go as like a lead single for a project, and then boom, what better marketing than 50 Cent coming in saying or just posting pictures of your wife, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
That was one where he was calling him a bully and thing. I can't see him. I'm a bully. I can't see him. Yeah, Ti.
No, the one I'm talking about is it's. I think it's just a single he's pushing right now. I don't even know if he's directly talking about 50, but
Let Him Know.
I think it's Let Him Know.
Let Him Know is crazy.
Let Him Know is nuts, bro.
That's the beat.
I think it's that one.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah.
Let Him Know's a club single, bro.
Yeah, that one's tough, bro. Yeah. Because I always wonder, I'm like, yo, like, especially with entertainment, which has, a low probability of success. Like, how far are you willing to go to reach that success? It kind of ties into what we were talking about with the reality show last time.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same thing for people who have supermodel aspirations. How much are you willing to compromise, in terms of like your well-being, your dignity, or whatever, for the sake of, growing your art or your craft? And then it can be tricky because it's so hard to make it in those fields.
Yeah.
And once you get into them at the highest level, it's so messed up. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, do you say, okay, I'm willing to die with my morals? Or it's like, nah, at the end of the day, my art got to reach as many people as possible? Or is it somewhere in between, like you said, which is like, lean in, but in a way that's true to me and represents my artistry in
It's like
in a way I can stand behind.
Yeah. My bad. It's like Vic, not Vic. What's his name? Vince Staples.
Vince Staples.
Remember how he said like he knows he's selling poison type
Mm.
thing. I think that's kind of like what it is type thing. You know that going into this, there's gonna be some fuckery. You know what I mean? So it's just about managing yourself and kind of staying to yourself through that fuckery and making sure you're not selling too much of it.
Right. Okay.
You know? Because for me, it's like, yeah, bro. I even think about it in the way that I rap sometimes, or like the things that I say. I'm like, sometimes you leave things up to interpretation for people because you know they might be thinking one thing. You know what I mean? So I'm trying not to to like.
I know what you're saying. You know what you're doing. But
I know what I'm
doing. You give yourself a pass because you're like, I didn't say that.
I didn't say that,
but
I know
like
what
that's
I'm
what
doing.
you gave off, kind of thing. I hear it.
Exactly.
We all do that.
I know what I'm doing, and I know, selfishly, low key, like because I like to write a lot, and when you write in a certain way, I know I'm playing on certain tropes or things that I don't even agree on.
Right.
You know? Like Drake said, I hate to call the women bitches, but the bitches love it type shit. You know, I know that, but I'm still gonna say it in the song because it's gonna go. You know, so going into industry like that, you're definitely compromising a part of yourself already.
Yeah, because it's something you never say in conversation.
1,000%.
If you had it, fleshed out, and like, do you believe this? Do you know? You'd be like, hell no.
Mm-hmm.
But then in the music, because it's stereotypically done that way, you might lean into it or like allude to it, even if you don't say it outright. You might like, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. There's so many little compromises along the way, so you're like,
yeah,
there's not a clear line. I guess it's just constant revisions of like, hey, what am I compromising? What am I not compromising? Like,
and I guess that's why so many like people say they lose themselves along the way, and it's not like a moment where you're like, okay, damn, like I compromise everything. It's like
chip by chip.
Yeah,
chips away at you. No, I hear that, bro. That's what I thought was like what stuck out to me with the 50 beef. I'm like, okay, rap beefs happen all the time. Rap beefs are rewarded for like, who wins, who loses, and who attempts. Because one thing people kind of respect Drake is he doesn't back down from rap beefs. He engages. He'll never like, if you're an artist of a decent stature and you're dissing him, he will diss you back at least once. So I know he's gotten like a decent level.
He'll throw you a line. Yeah. He'll throw you a line.
Shooting, bro. Yeah. Think about it. Common. Pusha T.
Yeah.
Kendrick.
Yeah.
He didn't back that. Like he put out songs, bro.
Yeah.
Right? For these three at least. Jay-Z, it's lines, it's whatever, but that's because they're both like snob ass niggas, They both just a line here. Oh, what's the throne? Oh, it's a sensitive rapper. They just
I never understood that because then Jay-Z pops up on all of Drake's
every album,
bro. I don't get it. I'm like, how does that even? And then Drake's working on Beyonce's.
It doesn't make sense.
Confusion.
That whole shit is slimy. Like you could tell when those guys, their beefs are very like sassy. What was it? Styles P said once he was on Brandon Marshall's podcast, and it was when Kanye and Drake was at the height of their thing, and they're like, "What do you think about the beef?" And he's like, "Bro, them niggas are gonna try to outdress each other or some weird shit." Like he's like, "It's not weird. It's not real beef. Like they're just into some like
Yeah, it's not a real.
They're trying to make the other feel like they're not top dog. Like they're just trying to top dog each other. But it's like, oh, my brother.
That's what I'm saying.
You're writing songs for him. Kanye's giving him beats, like
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it prompted me to think about when I saw the 50 Ti situation. I was like, yo, like, where's the line for artists? Because we're still like emerging artists. When you're up there, shit gets real. Opportunities get real. Moments get real. You see how fleeting they are. You see how down bad people can be by passing up 1-2 opportunities, and it's right there. And like for someone like 50, for example, he's gone on record many times saying like nothing's too far for him. Like even done to him, like he'll just like he'll dap you up after be like, yo, we did that, like like
charge you.
Thank you for engaging, like it was alley-oop. So if you're like, okay, he won't take it a certain way, it's all entertainment, this will change my life,
it's up.
I hear it, like I understand the temptation,
Cause it's like battle rap too, though, like battle rap, bro. Big gun bars about your daughter and this and that, and your
with pictures on the screen of like your
the UK ones,
bro. I seen those. I'm like, yo, this is not healthy.
This is not healthy at all.
Cortisol levels through the roof, bro. This is not healthy for them, man.
Bro. The clashes are mad, bro.
Yeah, it's not healthy, bro.
Man, put it up. Man put the guy's mom's like cemetery picture
I
on
seen
the
that,
thing,
bro. That's the UK one.
Yes.
I watched them, bro. That's the one
These are
Aries
mad.
Spears always.
Yeah. Aries Spears already.
He always clown.
Yeah, bro.
This guy said, you know, the guy who said, and then Sky that kid. You know that?
Yeah.
Aries Spears saw that. He said, we Sky that
Sky
kid.
that kid.
You guys are gassing. Like,
Yo,
what are you doing?
Aries jokes.
Yeah, I hear it.
Aries jokes.
I can't lie. After seeing that many Aries Spears like bits,
Mhm.
I can't lie. Like I started being like, damn, this shit. It is kind of corny.
It's crazy.
I was
bro.
watching them. I used to watch them, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
That
it's live.
channel. What's the name?
I don't even know,
Those
but I know.
British guys.
I don't even know.
They do the wheel ups, and they have three
yeah.
judges usually. Yeah,
Yep.
it's usually grime type.
Yeah.
Like you know.
Yeah.
And then
I don't know the
I
name,
used to
but yeah.
watch it bare. I even know the guys. There's that white boy who has that one flow. They all use it. The guy with the ponytail. Fuck, I forget his name. I can rap to it, G. I can rap white, but it won't right into me. You can rap white, but it's not white in your teeth.
Yes.
That
That
guy?
I know how he looks. Yeah.
Oh, passive. PASSIVE.
Huh.
Anyways, I used to watch these niggas. Then Aries Spears kept clowning them. I'm like, damn, kind of has a point. I was like, yeah, because I think the accent adds to the like.
The goofiness of it.
Yeah, no, I'm saying their genuine accent adds to like how much I think it's fire.
Oh yeah.
The British accent makes it tough to me.
Yeah.
So when you remove that and you're just listening to what they're saying, I'm like,
But you can't do that because that's like taking Bad Bunny's lyrics and putting it in English, bro. You know what I mean?
that man saying my girlfriend.
I got so many girlfriends. Why I got so many girlfriends, bro? Come on, now.
With a football.
You know what I mean?
He say, yo, one of the best.
And I take her
halftime
to the
performances. My girlfriend in 5th grade.
VIP. Yeah, bro, my Sophia, brother.
Oh,
you know, so I
man.
think the accent is part of it, bro.
It's part of it. You can't remove it. Huh?
Yeah, you can't remove it. You can't remove it.
But then I hear it though, because if you're American and you're like, okay, we have an accent,
Yeah.
but the battle rap bars are just tougher. Like, take the gun into the clip with the thick, with the fake, with the, and then they're going digital, like they're fucking 4 or 5 double entendres, you know?
True, say. But what I will say is UK clashes are more so flow and lyrics based type thing. Because mind you, they're over a beat as well. And it's like about the performance rather than battle rap is about UK or American battle rap is about the performance, but I think UK battle rap is more so about like there's no wheel up culture in American battle rap, you know. So it's about making a tune that I'm also dissing you on type thing.
Right.
Whereas America battle rap is like
it's the bars.
It's
like
the bars. It's the bars.
It might not even fit in like a traditional 4, 8, 16,
exactly.
32, but they're getting the bars across. Yeah.
Exactly. Plus the fact that grime is a very fast tempo to rap at for my like rap nerds and shit. You know what I mean? 140 is a
140,
crazy thing.
and they all have to be 140.
Every last grime be 140. It's mad thing, bro.
They're the toughest beats to me, fam. Grime beats to me are the sickest beats, bro.
Yeah. Because there's no way to rap slow. Because usually on like you could double time or rap like your regular fours and shit. Right.
Yeah. This you gotta go quick. And then there's always a bounce to the flow. It's like they're damn near swaying while they're saying it.
Yeah, man, like this leading and thing, bro.
Yeah, it's like theatric. There's more. I won't say there's more performance, but it's more like musically performative. Whereas the other one is almost like a theater style performance. They're like. They tell you step by step. I grab this gun, I put it here.
Yeah,
I walk up to your house, and like
the gun's like Optimus. It's optimal for killing niggas. It transforms.
It transforms them in my prime. They start getting it.
Bet. Hold.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
which one do you rate more? That might be easy, but which one? UK or American battle rap? To watch, like to actually like.
Oh, America.
Yeah,
America. Yeah, because I used to watch Bear URL when I was younger and things. So
yeah,
that's the one, bro.
Like that one gets you more like goosebumps. You're like, you want to fight, bro. You're like, oh shit,
bro. Prime Surf, Prime Hitman Holla, bro. Gishi, Arsenal, bro.
Yeah,
that man were different.
Thing is, too, sometimes they don't even finish the word. They're just
you know it,
and you know what they're about to say. You're like, oh shit.
My goodness, yeah.
Or they say it again and then you catch it like, bro, I didn't even catch it the first time.
That's what I'm saying. The craziest ones when they say some shit, everyone's go.
Yeah, calm. Yeah.
I said.
Yeah,
you know
and they run it back.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, I think America still. You care America. Gotta be.
America for me. Yeah. I have as of late, like the last 6 months, I've been watching more UK. It's just that's what's been on my feed. And I like the wheel up. Like I like that whole thing.
Yeah.
I like their flow more.
Yeah.
But if I'm looking for what they're actually saying, I like America. And that's what I've been watching since like high school. So yeah, I definitely have more watch time with that.
Switch topic, but
yeah.
Just the experience of being black in the office and shit, you know?
Working while black.
Yeah, working while black, man.
Yeah.
Working while black. It's low key exhausting, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, and it's crazy that I feel this way, but it's like I feel bad that like I feel introverted in the office type thing, you know. And I was saying to you earlier, it's like because I feel like I can't, not just code switching, but like just that people don't really understand me in the office, you know.
Right.
Like it's like we come from a different. I'm from the suburbs. Don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? But it's just the
It's still a
perspective,
different
it's
experience,
still a
yeah.
different experience. So we grew up in the
Yeah.
same place, but have completely different reference points of how life is and how where the world treats people type thing, you know. And so yeah, I can feel alienating at work, especially when you're in a setting where you're like always the minority. You feel like you have to make yourself smaller because of that, because you're already like singled out just by being there type thing, you know. And
A
then
little bit of imposter syndrome kicks in too.
Yeah, man. You're like, damn, do I really belong in this space? Everybody who looks like me or grew up and related to me is not in this space.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it feels like, damn, like, do I belong here? Da da da. But I gotta shout out my parents, bro, because they made it like a point to say from every time when I was young, like, never let anybody make you feel like you don't belong in this space. You know, like you deserve wherever you are, you deserve to be there because you've gotten yourself there. You know, nobody can make you feel small because you look different, you talk different, you have a different accent, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's something that you just have to navigate and go through in life, everyday type thing. And it kind of, you just charge it, you know what I mean? Because this is just how
it's part of it.
Yeah, it's part of it.
Yeah, it's part of getting used to like the working experience. Like at my previous job, it was like that. It was pretty much older white women for the most part. So, you know, you have your stand-up meeting Mondays, you catching up.
Bro.
What'd you do this weekend? And I'm like, I don't even know what, like, they don't watch sports. They're not like, they're not black. They're not men. Like, there's no, you know what I mean? There's just nothing to talk about, you know? And then I'm like, it's the dog, it's the kids, the dog. Then they're like, so what did you do? And their kids are my age, you know? And I'm like, what do I even say? Like, have you been watching the playoffs? They're like, playoff, what's that? Like, okay, I don't even know where to go.
Olympics, that's the only time they were tapped into sports. So, Olympics was going on.
Yeah, but my current job, they're all my age. They're, you know, it's mainly like black, Arab, that sort of thing. So I just noticed such a shift. Like I'm actually like, I don't know, I'm more of myself. And it's not because they weren't nice at the other place. They were so nice at my old workplace, but there was just no point of relatability. So it felt very like you said, I felt bad. I'm like, damn, like they're trying to connect with me, and I can't, and like you feel guilty about it, but there's actually nothing you can do, you know. And then that tires you out more than the work, bro. That like anxiety, you're like, damn, like then you're exhausted. You didn't even do much at work, you know.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah.
Whereas here, I could come to work, talk the way we're talking, and like, you know, we're all the same. So it's like I feel much less anxiety and like.
And this is mad because it's like they might not even judge you, but you just think like, right? They might.
Judge you, you know? Exactly. No, it's not even just the judging though. Like there is some relief in connecting.
Yeah, that
you get what I mean. Like if you feel like I'm always trying to connect, but I don't have the adapter necessary to do it, you're like it's exhausting because you're like trying different things. You're like, then work's done. You log out of a meeting, you're fucking physically tired, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like, sometimes that's the barks one after that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. What were you from home? Mad one, bro.
Fuck, bro. You're physically drained. You didn't do much, you know? So it was like that. And they're really nice, bro. I still have like relationships there, but for the most part, it was just hard to connect, you know? So
I mean, you can find like obviously you find common ground with anyone, you know, but it does feel nice to be around people who like understand you for you type thing.
Facts. Yeah. I remember once I was at a conference. I think this was my first work conference at that previous job. I told you it's all like older white women. Some of them are even younger, but it's still like it's all white women. Especially I work in nonprofit, so it's just it's run by white women, you know. And it was the second or third day of the conference, and I remember our head of communications was trying to like strike a convo, just be friendly. We're there partly for like team building, whatever. She's like, and it was the finals of the NBA, so I guess I had mentioned it or something with them. And she's like, yeah, you said there was like a game. There was something. It was like a big deal.
That's for me. It was like
she was being so nice. I could tell she was trying so hard. She said it was, I don't know if it was a match.
It's like the final match or something like that.
I'm like,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know.
It's the
I don't know.
finals. She's like, oh, okay, so like, did your team win? Like, what happened? Did they win or something? I'm like, yeah, well, it's game 2 of a series, to 7. It's okay. Like,
It's alright. It's
fine.
alright. Thank you though.
Thank you. I appreciate the effort.
Yeah,
Oh man.
Gotta do what you
Now at work, we're talking about like the men them are in different fantasy parlays and stuff.
That's
You're like,
hard.
yo,
That's hard.
so it makes
That's
a
hard.
difference, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like I look forward to. We have one office day at my job.
Mm.
The rest is like we're assigned at different places,
Fair.
and like we look forward to the office day because it's kick up. Like we go there, catch up. Like it's like so
Yeah.
it's actually like a good. It changes your work experience. You know?
Yeah, 1000%.
Yeah, so
1000%, man.
and like you were saying, some people that's their experience at most workplaces. They feel that connection or like that representation at like most places they go to.
Yeah, just in life, man. School,
in life,
in life, like
at the store.
you're just bro. Everybody imagine it, man. It's like a crazy thought, yo. Everybody's just like you.
Yeah.
Crazy. No, but
First time I had a glimpse of that was when I went to Ethiopia in 2015 was my first time.
fire.
And I was like, yo, everywhere I go, it's like I'm at my uncle or auntie's shop, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
Wow.
this is I remember I was 15. I had the thought of like, if things didn't happen, like politically or whatever, this is where I would have grown up.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking like, yo, this was actually home.
Yeah. Super. Until recently.
Until not too long before I was born, So I'm like, damn, like it felt like a constant wedding. That's how I describe it. Because when you're at a wedding, that might be the only time you see only your ethnicity there.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shit,
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The country's like that, fam.
Yeah. Wow.
You're walking around, it's just a wedding, bro.
Africa, bro. That's
you know what I'm saying? So
how long were you there for?
I think just over a month the first time.
Wow.
I was there for a minute. Yeah.
Jeez.
I was there for a minute. Then I went, so that was 2015. I went 15, 17, 18. And like, every time it's like, wow, like I would have grown up here. But it's also a reality check because it's obviously a third world country. So put things into perspective too, like big time. Like, how hard people work for something that I could get like this. I could, especially at that time, you walk around with your CV, you get a job tomorrow, minimum wage, healthy. You go over there, like what they're doing for the equivalent of that amount of money is like, So it was definitely a reality check, but
wow.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you haven't been to Africa, huh?
No, never.
Have you been back home?
I went Trinidad when I was like 8, and I went Jamaica when I was 12. But I didn't like Trinidad. We went for real. Jamaica, not really. Like just kicked up at a resort type thing.
Okay.
But yeah,
and you're still young. 12 and 8 is.
That's what I'm saying. You know, like I remember it, but it's not like that. Like I have to go back now. But a lot of like because my grandparents are from Jamaica, and my mom's from Trinidad. But like all of her family's here. Like a lot of my grandparents' family in Jamaica passed away and things. So it's like a couple like uncles and stuff that I have there. A lot of the cousins are in England and thing,
Okay.
So it's not a lot of family there, but I still want to go back and like just see.
See it, yeah. Even for a week, 2 weeks.
Be outside proper.
Yeah. Going like grown up. Like the last time I went, I was 18 when I went to Ethiopia, and like it's good to have that experience as like, I was somewhat of an adult at the time, so it's nice to experience it at that age. Because you know so much now.
Exactly.
You know yourself and everything. You go there, you just, I don't know. It's an eye opener, bro. Like
I feel like you obviously appreciate it more.
Yeah.
Because back then, like I didn't know what it was. I was just like, we're getting on a plane. The hop off is hot now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Jungle and thing. But that's literally the only thing I remember. But like my great grandma had a house like in the middle of it probably wasn't even in the middle of the bush. Probably just had like a bunch of trees outside her house or some shit, But she lived in like little shack in the bush and thing in Trinidad. That's like the one thing I remember from Tobago actually.
That was the one you went when you were 8?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She lived in Tobago. She passed away like shortly after that trip. But
rest in peace.
We went out there to Tobago, and then my grandma has like a house in Trinidad, so we stayed out there and thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I need to go back for sure.
Yeah, bro. Bucket listing. Yeah. Maybe when you're done dropping the trilogy of projects, that's how you reward yourself.
Yeah, man. We'll
catch
see.
a flight. What'd you say? I can't even. I was gonna spill a bar from the project, bro.
Yeah. Keep it low.
Keep it low key. Keep it low key.
Drop the thing. What's it? What bar are you talking about?
They can't see me travel. I'm paying the ref.
Boy,
this guy's talking crazy, bro. This guy's talking nuts.
They don't see my travels. I'm paying the ref.
Come on, man. They don't.
Saying not changing. It's not making sense.
Come on, man.
Pardon me. I got a flight to catch.
We supposed to get my dreads. Yeah, it's a crazy tune. But yo, fam, I was having this convo with think I was having it with my girl. I think it was with you.
Mm.
Labeling yourself as an artist. Yeah, I was. Labeling yourself as an artist.
Yeah.
Or like any profession that you're not objectively successful in yet,
Mm-hmm.
but labeling yourself that, without having that substantial like success. How do you feel about that? I'll give you an example, right?
Mm.
Let's say I'm a videographer.
Yeah.
I've only done videography for like my homies and shit.
Right.
But then now let's say you ask me if I'm working and I say, yeah, I'm a videographer.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like, yeah, you're a videographer because that's your craft? Or is it misleading because you're acting like that's your career, and for it to be a career, you have to be living off that income?
I see.
See what I'm saying?
I think it's about how you value yourself more so than how it actually is. I think if somebody says, show me your work, like, what are you? I'm an artist. Show me your work. And if if you're not proud enough of your portfolio to show it to whoever's asked you, then you can't call yourself that. Because anyone asks me, like when I go places, they ask, I'm an artist, but I also do this, I work, da. Because when I show them my portfolio, it's I've done this, I've done that, I've done this, I've done that. I can say things, you know what I mean? And I think, yeah, like that's part of claiming what you claim type thing. You have to have done things. I can't just say I'm an artist and I've made a couple songs type thing,
What if you've made songs? Let's say you made 100 songs,
yeah,
but like you've never performed,
I'm still an artist.
You've never gotten paid. You're an artist, okay?
Yeah, I'm still an artist.
So you're an artist in terms of identity. Like if someone says, "What are you?" You say, "I'm an artist." That's fair. Now, what if the conversation is like, "Oh, do you work?" Yeah, I'm an artist.
Yeah. Now you're misleading us, bro.
It's misleading, right?
You're misleading us. You're misleading us. But
if it's in your bio. If it's in your bio, you're making it seem like, yo,
you're an artist.
It's like when people say entrepreneur, but they just screen printed a few t-shirts in the basement. Like,
are you
an entrepreneur? You need to have a functioning business with cash flow, with, you know what I'm saying?
True.
You got to earn that title. That's how I feel about it.
True.
You're an aspiring entrepreneur.
You are an aspiring.
You're doing the work. You could be an aspiring or emerging artist. You're doing the work. You have a portfolio.
This is true.
But if you're asking me, especially there's like a career angle to it, I'm like, yeah, I'm an artist.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, like that's not. I can't take it as a serious answer.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
Agreed.
But identity, I agree with you. If it's like, what do you do? Like, who are you? And you say I'm an artist. I hear it because you're speaking to like your identity.
Yeah. But career-wise, you're talking. When can you claim your career to be? When you quit your job.
That's how I view it.
Halas, when you quit
50 grand a year, you're making 50
Then I can say, what do you do for work? I'm a songwriter.
You're a songwriter. Now you can put the thing in your bio, whatever.
Yeah,
I hear it.
Because I'll do even better. Like even like, I bet you there's artists out there right now that are living off other shit than their music. Yeah, and they're artists. You know what I mean?
See, it's misleading.
So I would talk about.
Yeah.
You know, so I think once you fully are doing nothing else, then you can say your career is as this type thing. Till then. Because that's like if I have but it is tough.
Till then you're aspiring, because I parallel it with any other field, right?
Yeah.
Because oftentimes the arts and like entrepreneurial ventures are viewed as like, oh, you could just throw that hat on and say you're
and
that.
Then you're that.
But view it. Let's say you're a fucking anything software developer, but you don't have a job in that thing yet. Well, you wouldn't go around saying I'm a software developer, bro. You say I have my degree, I have whatever. I fucking do this on my free time.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't present. I am a software developer because you haven't made money off the thing, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, but now if it's artist, entrepreneur,
but what if
words that are devalued for some odd reason?
Yeah.
Then it's like, I'm an artist. I just opened a fucking free template of Logic. I'm an artist, bro. Fam, you gotta earn that title, fam.
Yeah, but can I be a barber working at somebody else's shop?
Yeah.
Right. So, damn, I'm trying to find a loophole here.
No customers can be a barber.
No customers can be
Can't
a barber.
Call yourself a barber.
Can be a barber.
You can say, yo, I'm an aspiring barber. I'm
what if I quit my job?
I'm starting to cut hair.
Yeah. Facts. Hold on. What if I quit my job, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm living off the $50 that I've made off my 100,000 streams on DistroKid. Am I now an artist because I quit my job and I'm still technically getting revenue from my music and I do shows and get...
You're unemployed. You're unemployed, actually.
You hear that? You're unemployed,
Yes, because, fam, like, it's happened. I work in non-profit. The work is contractual. I've had an unemployed phase. I didn't go around saying, I'm an artist full time. What the fuck? And I was making music all the time. No, I was unemployed. Yeah, bro. So long story short, I think for identity, you can identify as an artist or whatever it is if you put the time in and you have a portfolio that stands out. Everyone's laughing because we talking about this mad long ago. On video, it's gonna seem like it's just one combo. But yeah, identities for that, and then for career, it's more if like you're actually making an income. I'm not gonna lie, you have to be making an income off that craft.
Yeah, fair enough.
For it to be a valid career.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so real quick, we could talk about the things we talked about off camera.
Sure,
yeah, like, is it ever too late to pursue your dreams as an artist? Is there ever a deadline? You know, are you ever too late, or is it more, if the shit's good and it'll be received?
From jump, okay, so I think, bro, like I said, if you're 50 and you're just emerging as an artist, fam, it might be time to change your priorities, you know what I mean? But then again, you can have your like, I think I said before, like, you need to change your expectations about what you're gonna get from music, you know? Like, you can't expect to be, I don't know, a little baby in his prime when you're now 50 and you're just coming out type thing. You have to, like, treat yourself as an elder statesman in hip-hop and, like, move accordingly type thing, you know?
Yeah. I think that would, again, we talked about it off camera, like, with the futures of the world, all the, like, 40-plus artists who are still doing it big. I think if the shit's good and it speaks to your reality, it could potentially be received even by the mainstream. Like I said, if it's good and it's coming from a real place, it just depends on, like, how good your music is and how much it's true to you, you know?
Yeah.
Anything outside of that, I think, I don't know, ageism in of itself, I think, is aging out of hip-hop. Like, people aren't
there's definitely
as
more,
ageist as they are.
there's definitely more older acts now, and definitely, I think, we're seeing more, like, there's more older acts in hip-hop now than there were ever. And I think it's a result of hip-hop being more niche and less of a mainstream thing, where, like, hip-hop became like pop music at a certain point, you know what I mean?
Right.
Which is, like, popular anything is trends young. Whereas now I think it's more niche, like, there's not like a mainstream rap culture or hip-hop culture that everyone's following. So you can kind of, like, curate your own fan base that's, like, built around what you want them to be rather than trying to get the masses to follow you, know?
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. It's just, as hip-hop is, you know, settling in the mainstream audience, like, globally, we're more receptive to older people emerging. Like, we talk about the Nipseys,
shout out Larry June, Chain's doing his thing.
Being damn near emerging artists in their 30s, you know, so. I mean, we got time, bro. We got time.
Some time left, man.
Yeah,
no count your chickens yet, man.
No count, bro. So, talking about that, like, making it and so on as an artist, how would you balance, especially at this age, you know, we're both 26, how would you balance stability, so, like, working a 9 to 5, being responsible with your time, your finances, and so on, but also risk, right? Because it takes a financial risk to pursue your dreams. It takes, you know, it takes a significant amount of energy and time, so you're like allocating that time and energy towards your craft, which is something that if we're just looking at probabilities, someone could say is a lower probability than focusing that on, let's say, going back to school and getting a better job or blah, blah, blah. So how do you balance stability versus risk as it pertains to chasing your dreams? At what point does survival outweigh passion?
I think it's tough, bro, because I think necessity breeds change, right? So, like, if you're in, like, a position where, like, is this or nothing, then low-key, I think those people sometimes thrive better, whereas sometimes if you have something to fall back on, or if you have, like, for the lack of a better term, a backup plan, it could be like a crutch to where you're like, I'm not going to put all my effort into this because I'm, like, diverting some of my energy over here type thing. But I think, and we talked about it earlier, I think it's kind of like a necessity, low-key. Like, people will tell you, like, right, I don't do it, like, I did everything, this was my all, da-da-da.
Yeah.
But, bro, you were doing something else. You know, how did you pay for the studio time?
Right.
You were doing something else.
Exactly.
You know, my thing might be different, but I think it's about the corporate terms and things. It's a risk assessment, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you have to
streamline the thing.
Streamline the risk, bro. Streamline the risk.
Workflows and that.
Yeah. Make sure my workflows are right, my productivity is maximized and things,
right.
you know? But
so being self-aware, being, like, responsible,
but not being confined by that and being like, oh, everything has to be optimal. Still,
That's
Go
bad.
on a segue anymore. The amount of technical difficulties today. Is
Listen,
it on?
bro.
First of all, okay.
We've been working. We've been working. Yo, give it up to us. Put the laugh track in the back of this
Yeah.
one, bro. I need
Round
an
of
applause here.
applause.
Bro. I need an applause here.
This is perseverance, bro.
Hell yeah. Hell
Okay,
yeah.
so I can't segue.
Yo,
bro.
I'll segue. Where we going? Where we going? Yo, shout out to Miky ass, bro. Listen, this podcasting thing is not easy, man. It's been figuring out
It's not
the
easy,
bumps,
bro.
the kinks, the
Man.
everything, bro. You know what I mean? The wrenches.
Yeah, storage is
Everything,
being
bro.
full and like.
Yeah, man. So big up to you, bro.
Respect, bro.
We here at Mickey's house,
Big up
always
to
a
you, bro.
comfortable environment. You know what I mean?
My
So,
guy,
yeah,
my
man,
guy.
we outside.
So, whoa! I didn't even intro the thing, bro.
From the beginning?
Yeah, I didn't intro it, but
That's Reddit.
yeah, it's right.
I swear we.
Welcome back to Mickey's house, the sanctuary for Black creativity and culture. I'm
Mick.
Miky, aka Mikyas.
Yes,
This is our
sir.
wonderful co-host,
I'm
Yard Boy
back.
K.
I'm back. They can't
He's
get rid of
back,
me, man.
you
They
know what I'm
can't get rid of
saying?
me.
So
I love
yeah,
it.
fuck it. We do the intro towards the end of the thing. So what?
We talked about everything, man.
Yeah,
You
we
know,
talked about everything.
important.
Like, you know what I mean? It's our platform, bro.
Why
We
is
do what we
Future in the
want.
club? You should be taking your keys at 40. All the important stuff, bro. You know, get all the good topics out the way.
Yeah, we actually had amazing. Maybe for
Yeah.
another app, not gonna lie, we might have to just run it back, and get on our action shit.
Facts. Last files. Yeah.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean, Future, we were saying how like even at 40, he is kind of speaking to he's speaking his truth,
Yeah.
despite it being it's the club, this is that. He's talking about his truth. You know what I mean? Like
That's how it goes.
it's authentic. So I think true authenticity. Damn, I almost pulled a Khaled. I almost said authenticity, bro. Not gonna lie, authenticity. You ever seen that clip? Authenticity.
No.
Authenticity, and then the guy's like authenticity. He's like, what'd you say? Authenticity.
I see him say, "Bring the whole ocean." That's it, bro.
No, I didn't.
We got lobster.
Ocean.
Yeah,
I
we
heard
got
lotion.
lobster. No,
Yeah.
Lotion is
Don't
crazy,
bring out the
man.
ocean.
Bring
Yeah,
the
lotion
ocean.
and wife and that. But yo, authenticity, right?
Yeah.
I think peak authenticity comes out through vulnerability, right? Like for you to be truly authentic, there has to be some vulnerability to your art.
Yeah, I agree.
So that word vulnerability, what does that mean to you, like as an artist? And do you think it's rewarded or punished?
I think it's rewarded. I think it's actually rewarded more so than doing the reverse, like faking it type thing. I think when you get vulnerable, I think the music resonates that much more with people who hear it. I think people can spot something that's like inauthentic.
Okay.
I think authenticity is imperfection, and imperfection is attractive to people because everyone strives to be perfect. But when you're honest about being not perfect, it's like, damn, this guy's like, you know, he's. I feel that I'm that inside too, and he's able to portray it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it resonates more with people when you're vulnerable. I think it's tough as an artist because you're giving yourself to the world to be criticized. And there's also things you might not be proud of type thing, you know? So being vulnerable in it is getting judged, is having people think pieces about you and shit.
Yeah.
But I think it's rewarded more in the sense that your music then resonates more with more people. Versus when you're being safe and you're not being vulnerable. I think music comes from honesty and vulnerability, bro. Like great music, you know? It comes from raw emotions. It comes from just passion, you know. And I think that gets watered down when you try to like pull lines out of verses and stuff and try to like hide themes that you might not want to go deep into type thing. Like I know for myself, like sometimes I'll say something crazy and I'm like, damn, like I don't know if I want to say that because like I don't know how people are gonna think, but I know it's gonna. That's what people want, bro. It's the real
the raw shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But do you think, like, for example, with rap, I don't know how it is for other genres, but your confidence is rewarded, or at least your portrayal of confidence is rewarded. Damn near cockiness is rewarded, right?
Yeah.
So let's say the vulnerable side to that is displaying your insecurity or your uncertainty in yourself. Let's just say, that's your reality. You're insecure about your rap ability or your prospect to be successful. Do you think you'd be rewarded for sharing that in a song, or you'd be punished for it?
Broski, if you're
devil's advocate.
I feel you.
Because I don't need. That's not even.
Yeah, I feel you. But
I'm fully confident, bro. I'm not.
Yeah. It's like, why are you being? It's tough. You signed up for this shit, bro.
Yeah.
You signed up for it. How you gonna be a model and you don't want to take pictures? You don't have people comment on your, you know what I mean, your thing when you're a model?
Yeah.
That's what the whole thing's based about. Rap is about self-expression and giving that to people for them to then absorb and criticize and critique and do their thing with it. Like, if you're unsure about your ability as an artist, like, why are you putting out the art? It's different when you're unsure about aspects of yourself, because then that comes into the art. You know what I mean? But if you're unsure about the art, like, why put it out? You know? That's how I feel. Because I don't think that's vulnerability. I just think that's insecurity. I think vulnerability is when, like, you're showing aspects of yourself that are personal and guarded type thing, you know, and you put those in the music. I think
it can't be your insecurities, you don't think?
I don't think.
I feel like Drake does that, for example. I feel like and I think that's his niche, like or his like particular thing. Like, he'll openly share what he's insecure about.
Right, but I don't think it's ever the music that he's.
It's not the music,
about.
yeah.
So maybe I'm stuck on that point. I think it can be your insecurities that create that are your vulnerability when you're expressing it, but I don't think about the music itself
being an insecurity point.
I'm just trying to think like a rapper that comes out saying, "Oh my god, I'm not sure if I wrote the best verse." What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Kick rocks, nigga. What?
What if he says like, "I'm not sure if I'll make it as an artist," or that? You know what I mean?
If it's done tactfully,
like even like 50 Cent, like when he say, "Yo, if my, you know, I might have to go back to robbing and stealing," you know, if this record don't, you know, if it don't go. I feel like that's almost a way of saying, "Hey, man, it's not above me for me to not be successful. Like, it could happen."
Yes, but I don't think that comes from a place of like inability, like
lacking ability. It's more just lacking opportunity.
Lacking opportunity, and the world not recognizing what they are. You know what I mean?
Got you.
I think hip hop, like, bravado is ingrained in hip hop. You know what I mean? So you have to have some type of self confidence to do it. You can't just be out here. Yeah.
Even beyond that, I feel like you mentioned a good point with like people connect and resonate with vulnerability. I think even beyond art, like just as human beings, there's only so far you can get in connecting with people in the world without being vulnerable, with being guarded. It's like stiff arming someone.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of got to drop that to have a meaningful relationship on any level. Not even like, of course, romantic, but even platonic, familiar, like everything. I think it requires vulnerability for the sake of connection, you know? But
I agree. And I think it comes from like we're not perfect, man, but everybody tries to portray this like to the perfect image, you know what I mean? So vulnerability for real is like showing your flaws to people and being comfortable that they're not going to judge you or like switch up on you because of it type thing, you know? For me, because I'm like, yeah, it's like you're presenting something that you're not necessarily proud of, or something that you might look down upon or think less of yourself because of, and then you're giving that to this person and letting them do what they will with it type thing, you know? So doing that music is scary, bro. I'm not gonna lie, because like, bro, what's everyone gonna say that? But it's what we signed up for, you know? So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You want to do this quick 5 before we get out of here?
You did this to me last time, bro. Bring Nick in for the 5,
yeah,
bro.
We need to know if it's even recording. Might not even be. It's recording. Okay. We made it far, bro.
We made it.
Okay, so I wrote this one myself. I feel like you'll get it.
All right, easy.
All right, quick five. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Who's an iconic independent artist? By the way, this trivia is independent artist edition. That's kind of been the theme. Who's an iconic independent artist whose name contains a synonym of luck? 5, 4.
Chance the Rapper.
Yes, Chance the Rapper. Well done.
Let's go. 1 for 1. We're doing all right this time. Let's go.
Which independent? That was a good one. Which independent artist sold a $100 album directly to fans?
Nipsey.
Yes.
Yeah,
right.
Okay.
2 for 2. Let's get it. 2 for 2.
We're not good. Let's go.
True or false? An independent artist can chart on Billboard without a record deal.
True.
Let's go.
Of course. All right. I'm past 50%. I passed the test.
Yeah, you passed the test. It's last 2 questions.
All right, let's see.
What? Oh, this one. Yeah, I can't lie.
It's tough one?
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
I didn't know it till I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the industry term for buying back your masters from a label? No timer on this. Can't lie.
Industry term for buying back your...
it's actually digital, bro.
Is it a re something? Am I re something? Yeah. I'm re acquiring.
But it's not. You don't pronounce it re. There's just re in the word.
Requisition.
No. Not a Q.
Wait, that's for sure. I thought it was a Q.
Think of.
Yeah.
I'll give you a letter because it's
okay.
actually B.
Yeah.
REV. What's the industry term for buying back your masters from a label? REV.
Revitalizing the thing. Bro.
Reversion.
Reversion.
Reversion,
Fair.
yeah.
Fair. I had no idea.
That's a tough one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last
Fair.
one. True or false? You can be independent and still have a major distribution deal.
No. That's the opposite independent, no? Wait. You could. Yes, you can because you're not a record deal.
Trust me,
Distribution
4
deal
for
is
5. You actually bodied
Yeah.
that, bro. And the one you didn't
Yeah.
get right, that was tough, but
reversion.
yeah, man, we did it, man.
We did it, man.
We
Thank
did
you
it,
for having me
broski.
again, bro.
Yeah,
Appreciate
of course,
you.
bro. You
Appreciate
have to. You're always welcome in the house. It's your crib, bro.
Come on, man. I'll
My
be here
guy.
every time. I'll be here
My
every
guy.
time.
Thank
Love.
you guys for watching. That's
Bit, bit,
episode
bit,
2. You know what I'm saying? In Mickey's house. See you guys next time. It's a wrap.